Hi guys, welcome. Congratulations to those having their channel membership anniversary today. There's a few, so you guys are awesome. Hello, Abby, Barbara, Christina, Loretta, Diane, Emily, Iselina, Janine, Pam, Pamela, Robin, and Sherry. Welcome. How are you all? Off go-karting. Oh, that sounds interesting, Janine. Have fun. Have fun. Hi, Ghost. Ooh. Floats in and out of chat. Ooh, is it real? Mona, hello, welcome. Romper Room. Hello out there. I see you. Again, a huge thank you to those that had their channel membership anniversary. Thank you again for your continued support. You're amazing. I do, Romper Room. We used to watch Romper Room. Oh, man. Look at her. She's looking so chillaxed. Guess what? I finished Cam's blanket. You want to see it? I posted it on Instagram, so when you get a chance, go check out my Instagram reel. But it's done. This big buffer is done. On Monday, I did a little bit of this. I think I was like up to the pink, maybe. I don't know. I was getting close to finishing anyway. I finished it, and then I added a little bit extra because I ran out of this yarn, and I'd already spent like $100. I was like, I can't get any more. So in total, I think I used 9 balls of Red Heart neon stripe, the normal sized ones, not the big ball ones. And I used a whole ball of black Super Saver as well for doing like 3 lines of just plain black on each side, not on the edges. And then on the edges I just did the normal. I did a double border because it looked kind of weird. It didn't look the same on the front and the back when I did like a single crochet, so I just did a double border, which is double crochet on the front and the back, and then you join it together to make this like piping kind of thing, which you can't really see under the camera because it's so bright. I don't know if you can see that any better. Possibly not. I tried to do it on the white even. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It came out awesome. So it's finished. He can wrap it around himself. It was originally supposed to be a lap blanket. But by the time I did my my full line of colours to get my planned pooling right, it ended up being quite long. Yeah. It's done. It's done. So I'm waiting for some yarn for my big one. I ran out of black. So I've ordered some more yarn for that one, and that should be finished soon. And I still have the pastel-y planned pool one that I'm doing as well. So I got a few going. So if you get a chance, go check it out on my Instagram because it's cool. It's cool. I'll see if I can post it, the reel in the problem is the volume. Here we go. Something going on outside. Nanny's going for a drive with Cam. So, yeah, very cool. All right. So, thank you so much, guys, for your support. Those who came and watched on Monday while I crocheted away. I do actually. That would have been a good idea. That one's more like a couch blanket. And Cam said it's perfect because he thinks he can lay and sleep on the couch with just that section over the top of him, and it'd be perfect. And it wraps around him like kind of like a poncho. It's a good size. It goes down past his butt, so I guess that's a good size. It's just not quite wide enough to call like a blanket, I don't think. I think it's too long and too skinny. It fitted the length of our dining table, which is an 8-seater. Sorry, 6-seater. So yeah, I don't think I have a photo of the full thing finished. Like, that was the best photo finished. But it's folded. See, it's folded there and it's folded there. And why did that just go out of focus? And it's folded up there. So yeah, it was the length of my table, my dining table. A little bit longer. Actually, it was about a fold longer. I don't know how long the dining table is, but it's big. It's big. It's big. Hey, Helen, welcome. Diane, welcome back. And who else dropped in there? Cobert Peninsula. No, I do not. Hobart Peninsula or Cobert? No, I haven't heard of it. Isolina, that's okay, no problems. Very pretty, very pretty. Happy birthday, Sherry. If I missed you, I hope you had a great day. Thanks, guys. Now, did I miss anybody? Mona, I think I've said hi to everybody. Marilyn, hello, welcome. All right. So there you go. That's my blanket. It looks warm and cozy, and he's happy. He's happy. We're gonna do some coloring. We're gonna take our time because we have a few weeks left. This week and next week. Wait, what? I have ideas for our next Patreon. You're thinking in overdrive. What's your next Patreon? What are you thinking for us? I think we might do the towel on her head first. Or should we do the cucumber? Too many on the list for your phone, Barbara. There's lots. Barbara says blanket hile. Glowy object. Okay, cool. I wish I had yarn. I wish I had more yarn, actually. I've been trying to... I haven't got a collection now. It's sort of dwindled off now that I've almost finished a few projects. And I have a couple of projects in mind that I'd really like to do, but it's a matter of finding yarn. But I do have some half... It's dripping because it dropped in the water and she's picked it up and eaten it. Hopefully she hasn't peed in the bath yet, you know, like, gross. Who does that? Anyway... it's fresh cucumber. New Belinda pointers. Belinda's good at that kind of thing with Copics. Not so much with pencils either. Need to practice myself there. To recruiting office, I was able to go with her. I met her officers and they were amazing. I answered my questions and consent, and she leaves on the 14th of the 8th. Amazing! Don't get me started on the cucumber. Hey, I started on the cucumber last week and no one got it. It was like crickets were playing with my jokes. But anyway. You shouldn't have had any food in your mouth. Did you joke? What happened there? Another how to colour the same thing with different medias. You did that last year with like the owl and the markers and the pencils. Oh yeah, I did too. That was cool. We could do that. Different medias. Annie's kit clue just sent a message 75% off Coastal Garden Mandala. What? 75% off what? The whole kit? Wait, you know what? Forward me the email, Abby. Well, hello, Big Butt. What are you doing here? Eating sour cream and onion chips. Yeah, you came in at the end, Loretta. That's right. You missed it. See, that's why no one got it, because you weren't there to elaborate for us. Nor was the cheeky Ev. I don't know where she's gone. She's disappeared. I hope... The kit. Oh my goodness. Send it to me. I might be able to squish it in my budget, maybe. I missed yours, Sherry. Oh no. What did you say? Yeah, we don't know where the cucumber's been. No, me neither. No, it's it actually Cam made an interesting comment about the cucumber. Anyway, thank you. I'm gonna have a look now. I'm gonna have a quick peek at this because this is quite good. Like, it was quite expensive and that would be amazing. It's opening now. I don't know why. I've got really bad internet lately, so I hope you guys are hearing and seeing this okay. It's a little bit slow. What did I do? Well, I don't know. What did you do? I bet. Oh, wow. All right. Hi, Christine. Welcome. I wish I could fit gouache and some watercolors into my budget. Me too. You know what? It's not. Oh, that's the one. Is it not? Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same colors as the other one, but look, that one's all right. That's the Wait, hang on. Let me... Oh, that's only for the first... So it's 75% off the first week, and then it's... Is that correct? Because it says $4.99 the first shipment. Okay, so it's only up the first one. Okay, well, look, you know what? I'll have a look at it later. Anyway, we're going to do some cucumbers. And a towel. I think we should go cucumbers first. And then we can... And then we can do the towel. And then she'll be completely done. Yeah, we'll try and do that today. I'll take my time a little bit too, because I just want to take my time. Catch a few jokes today. Prime Day? Oh, okay. I don't do Prime Day. Nothing's ever really on special here. It's like all the US stuff. Yeah, I didn't see anything exciting for Prime Day. Did you guys see anything exciting? I mean, I didn't. Yeah, Shadow just ran away. I know, Loretta. It's a bit like that. It's actually, yeah, there might be some changes around here soon. Actually, we have been having some same kind of thing. No work. So I don't know if I'll be doing this anymore. No, we'll see. We'll see. We might need a bit of a change up, maybe. Do something different. Slightly different. We'll see. It's still, like, we've still got maybe a month or two before things start to happen, so I'll see. Also, too, I got good news. I got a date. Well, they call it a penciled-in date. I had my pre-admission, and to start with, the surgeon said it was going to be on Monday, which is only like 3 days away. And turns out he was actually incorrect and didn't know what he was talking about. But they've penciled me in for the 2nd of August. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be having August off to recover from thyroidectomy or whatever they call them. And recovering. So I think, yeah, we'll see. We'll reevaluate things after that. I think we'll reevaluate. New Faber Castell pens. I did not, Loretta. Too expensive. Oh, Helen, it's getting so close. Full credit, what? Your rent was raised? But hang on a minute, I thought they were getting, you had to move out. No, you didn't see any specials, Pamela? You got so much stuff, did you? Yeah, I didn't see anything. Mostly home stuff, but some colouring stuff too. Okay. I didn't really look because I don't really have it. If I was going to buy something, I'll probably go with yarn, maybe. Loretta, I'll still be around, but I'm not sure what I'll be doing. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to financially support all of the colouring supplies continually, but we will, I don't know yet. Maybe we'll mix it up a little bit and do some different stuff, but I don't want to leave. I want to hang. I love you guys, so but I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet. And you know what, whoever transitions over with me, awesome. Bye, Janine. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Have fun bumping into things and don't get whiplash. It's like that. Credit cards are just yeah. We are going kind of backwards at the moment, and it's just it gets a little much, you know. We've done really well to cope through COVID, and it just feels like now it's starting to, because we've kind of been supporting ourselves like during that time and things have been really quiet. It's just all of a sudden we've just realized this is just not going the way we had planned. And the bank balance is dropping lower than we wanted. So yeah, we just might have to look at other sources of finance. So possibly part-time for me, full-time for Cam. And now the kids have gone and almost moved out. It seems like transition time's at hand. Yeah, it is, Mona. It's just got so hard. Excuse me. We would like to colour today. We would. We would. And there's probably people here who are going, you've been talking for 20 minutes and haven't put your pencil down. So, all right, let's do it. I'm going to use some Prismacolor white first. And I'm just zooming in a bit. I'm going to just colour a little bit into these little, what are they? Pips, maybe? Just going to put a little bit on there. Just so that there's colour there. A colour. Killer. Okay, and we're going to put some on these little sections here. Just little scribbles. Let's put a couple of spots here. Like that. And there's a couple, there's down here. Don't forget down here. Oh, you're putting your hair everywhere. You're putting your hair everywhere. Seeds, yep, they're seeds, something like that. It is sad. It is sad that people are losing their homes. It's been really hard here in Australia. We've just, because they had us in lockdown for 2 years, and then this whole thing happened with Russia. It's just crappy. I think if we didn't have all of the huge massive lockdowns that we did have, I don't think it would have been as bad. But they seem to have put us in some sort of like recession type thing. Our mortgages have all gone up, and you know, like our mortgages jumped nearly $200 in the last 3 months because they just keep raising the interest rates. So I mean, that's $200 a month we've got to find on top of not having what we didn't have before. You know. It's just, and I know that everybody's going through the same thing, and it's really frustrating because all we want to do is just move on and, you know, have things get better. But that ain't happening. It's not. All right. I've got a little bit of canary yellow. And no, Shadow, you have to move. You're blocking the light. You know, it's kind of annoying. Let's see if I can move this down a little bit here. There we go. Maybe that's a bit better. I'm just going to put a couple of little spots of yellow just in the, with the white, and some just on the edge there. All right, that looks good. All right. It's all good. You know what? Maybe it's definitely, things are definitely going to change. They're not going to stay the same, but I don't know what's going to happen. So it's just a matter of what is it called? It's a matter of getting used to new things, I guess. I don't know. There's a word for it. It'll come to me later. It'll come to me. All right, we're going to do a really light layer of grass green. This is number 166. And we're just going to do a really light layer just on these lighter sections here. Like that. I'm going to do a second layer. Try and keep it fairly smooth, but try and cover over all of the paper again. Adapting is what the word I was thinking. We need to adapt. Sometimes adapting means changing. And I'm a Taurus, and also I have ADHD, so it is very hard for me to think and concentrate on new things. New things, if I'm not careful, I end up obsessing. And this is really hard for me because I don't want to obsess over it. I just want to try and see if we can transition and do this nicely. You know? It may not work. Who knows? Thanks for moving. Yeah, you're on my pencils. Can I have them back? I always kind of thought I always have known that everything's going to always work out. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those things I've always been good at. And you know what? Not necessarily all of that I'm very positive is going on externally, but sometimes there's stuff not quite so positive going on internally. So just using the white Prisma, I've just come back over the top of that, and just lightly, I don't want to put any pressure down yet, gone around with white over the top of all that light color down here as well. But it is one of my giftings, positivity and always knowing things are going to work out. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's going to work out, so I try not to worry too much. Try not to think about it too much, and try not to think about how it's going to work out either, because quite often that's what gets me not so positive. So there you go. You'll follow me, Iceland? Of course you will. Of course you will. Now you have to figure out how I'm going to get to Chicago from here for boot camp graduation. When is boot camp? Oh, okay, I see. Yep. Oh, Helen, I'm sure that something will come up. I don't know. Don't ask me how I know that. I'm just sure. We're going to come back over with grass green. Come back over the white. And we're going to almost start smushing soon because we've got enough pigment there to push around. So just add another layer here. Got my white again. Smoosh, smoosh. And we're just going to go over the top and just sort of smooth it out a little bit. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Bit more smooshing here. Do you ever use solvent? Hardly ever. It's smelly and messy and I find it greasy. But you know, that's not saying that you shouldn't use it. If you find it difficult to blend and you want to use it, then go ahead and use it. Alright, just going to erase a little bit. Hang on. There's my eraser. I'm weirdly backwards. I sound like I'm all doom and gloom all the time, but I'm not as often as people think. I'm realistic and hopeful together. It is a hard mix. It is a hard balance. And quite often, you know, Cam's like, how can you stay so optimistic, you know, like... because he's a bit of a stressor because he feels like he has to support us, and I'm like, no, you don't have to, you know, I'm here too. But you know, he's just so old-fashioned. We'll call it old-fashioned. Great grass green, which is awesome. But you know, I think it's just a transition in life. We're just at that age where, as I said, kids are starting to are grown. My youngest is nearly 18 now, so it's like you have to go through metamorphoses as people, as parents, as people, as you get older. So it's just a new chapter. It's my thinking. It's just a shame it's all kind of happening at once, you know, health-wise, and it's just that's a little scary. So still using grass green. And I think I might do a little bit more white, but I'm actually thinking I might try, I'm not sure if the poly white will do anything now. I think we're already too built up here. Polychromos white. Just to smooth it out. That did alright at smoothing, didn't it? It did alright at smoothing. I'm quite happy with that. That looks good. I'm gonna add a little bit of white in there. A little bit of white in the middle. Smooth out this bit. So yeah, yeah. It's good. It's good. It helps having such a supportive community too. It does. It helps. So we'll see. We'll see things change, and we'll be there for it, won't we? All right. Who lost their martial arts school? A friend of yours? You can't miss it. No, Helen, you need to be there. What, driving part way and then catching a flight the rest of the way? 3 things you need to get through life. A funny bone, a wishbone, and a backbone. Exactly. Good one. I like it. All right, let's do some permanent green 266. I'm going to do that just around the edge there. Bit of color. And what I'm going to do is use this just next to the white on each side of it there. I don't know if you can see that well enough. Just next to the white. And around there. All right, I'm also going to add a little bit of this inside the middle section there on those darker spots. Just adding a few little dips and lines just to darken those center bits. And then I've got some Hooker's Green. Hooker's Green is actually one of my favorite greens. It's a nice green. Adapting to change, that's correct. We do that. Talk about fuel prices here. It's ridiculous. It's gone absolutely bonkers here. Bonkers, I tell you. We're going to go around that sharp edge there. Just bringing that to life. And then we're just going to blend this into the darkest part of the edges here. And I'm going to use a bit of pressure. I'm just going to make sure the tooth's flat, basically. I think that will do. Do this one. around that very sharp edge, also into the darkest sections there. Of the juicy cucumber. Don't know why it's dripping. I'm sure there's a reason. Let's add a little tiny bit of this into here. Just adding a couple of little lines in the middle there. Darkening up that edge around our little pips, seeds. Just like that. Alright, let's grab the, what's this one again? Permanent green. And just blend that edge off a little bit. I actually like cucumber. I like colouring cucumber. Weird is that? It's been quite enjoyable to colour this cucumber. Colouring something different for a change, using the hooker's green again. And just, you know, doing a little bit darker there. Aw, how cool is that? Let's add a little bit more white. It's like a little highlighted bits. And then I am going to use the Prismacolor, the Polychromos white, sorry, just to smush that down a little bit. How's it look? Looking like a cucumber? A cucumber? I think it's looking like a cucumber. Cucumber. Where Monya is? Where's Monya? South Africa? Yeah? Had one, it burned down, got another, was under construction when mandatory lockdown went into effect. What, got one what? Got, wait, what? Wait. Wait, you had one what? What are you talking about, Isolina? Woohoo, below 5. What? What happened? Alright, we're gonna add some little spots here. I've got a little bit of gel pen. I'm just gonna add, no, I'm not, because it's not working. Come on, here it is. A little bit of white in a couple of spots, not all of the areas on the whites, but just a little bit, just okay. A little bit of sprinklies, a couple of spots around the edge there. Make it look like it's kind of, you know, dripping. I don't know why it would be dripping like that either. I'm with you, Robin. It's not really, it's not really very explainable how that happened. Couple little spots there. Let's do a couple on the lips here, since we haven't done that yet. We're basically finishing the face off, you know, adding our little bits that we need to. That's good. I'm liking it. You know what? I'm just gonna add a couple of little spots in the actual whites as well, because sometimes it kind of looks shiny. Little sparkles. I like it. Has a green W, same name. What has? Oh, poor Monya. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of sad. It's sad. It's so hard. The world can't... We can't survive if we're not together. You know? The world is crazy. We're going to use those greens again later in this towel. For now, I'm just going to put them away because I want to do the hat. The hat? I don't think it's a hat. I think it's a... I think it's a towel. But anyway, we'll call it a hat for now, shall we? Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. Alright, what we're going to do is we've got a few colours here. Need to move this closer. I can zoom in a little bit. Oh, that's good, Helen. The closer, the better. Oh, hello to anyone who's lurking there in the background. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome. Okay, what are we doing here? First of all, I didn't post earlier. This image is still on sale with the discount code. I'm going to post it in the live chat here. It also is in the description below, so if you're after it, it's down there. It's only valid till the end of July 2022, so make sure you grab it before that ends. And I'm just going to pin it to the top here in case you're new and you haven't got the image yet. Yeah, okay, now let me just check through here. All right, so who would like to do a giveaway? It's nearly time. Meow. Meow. Let's do the towel. We've got cobalt blue greenish. 144. Good, good. We'll stay fingers ready because we're going to write in our code word in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. All right, we've got, as I said, cobalt blue greenish, 144. We're just going to line the outside of our towel. First, before I do anything else. And you know what? This might actually be the last time I use this colour. It's really just a little bit of depth. We might add it in at the end again. We'll be coming round when you come here. That's what you sound like, Shadow. You singing. All around the outside, giving our tail a bit of a colour, and also covering over the black lines. I don't know, we don't want the black lines, do we? We prefer blue lines, wouldn't we? Karate school friend who... Oh, okay. Right, Isolina. Okay, gotcha. Oh, well, that's no good. Is it back up and running now? Actually, Cam had a bit of work with a company. They were renovating a hotel and making it... It's a hotel motel. And they were making it, you know, renovating it to make it bigger and... you know, upgrade everything. And that was at the start of COVID. So... he was promised a whole heap of work with installing, but because of everything that's going on, we're not getting any materials. There's no wood for some reason. So they're finding it really hard to build. A lot of building companies have closed down. Just a lot has been going on. So and he's been affected by that too, because obviously they're not building, so they're not building new rooms to put new air conditioners in. Just doing a really light layer over the dark grey areas now. So yeah, it gets hard. Everything affects everybody in the end. You know, the builders are closing down, so people are losing, you know, homes that they've had started to have build, and there's no one to build them, and it's just very, very difficult. They're going bankrupt, so people are losing out. They're losing their money, you know. It's very difficult. I mean, luckily we hadn't brought any of the stuff to do it yet, because it wasn't completed to do, so we kind of waited, which is good because it means we're not going to lose money on it if it doesn't go through. But I know there's a lot of people who have and will. Looking good? All right, let's get rid of that color for now. I'm going to put it aside. No lumber there either. Yeah, it's really hard. You're back and you love cucumbers, or you love the cucumbers? I'm not a fan of cucumber. I don't mind it, but it always repeats, even the burpless ones, even without the skin, or even with the skin. I don't know. It gets a little hard, you know, to digest. All right, guys, let's do a giveaway. So today, I think you know, we're talking about cucumbers, so I'm feeling a bit hungry. So yeah, Sydney. Yeah, it's all over Australia, Pam. It started a year or so ago, but it's just got really bad now. So about a year ago, they were starting to stress about it, and then, of course, it's just got worse. So I'm hungry. So let's make the code word hungry. I think it's Robin and Carol. Carol's not here. You guys, if you guys could not enter today, that would be awesome. Everyone else is free to go ahead and enter the word into the live chat. You must be in live chat to be able to enter. If you can't access the live chat, or you can't comment, it may be because one of two things: you're not subscribed. You must be subscribed for at least a minute, or you're not logged in. Sometimes it won't let you comment if you're not logged in. Just the same as it doesn't let you save videos and make playlists and things if you're not logged in. I'm hungry too. Oh, Pam. I hope that she gets well quickly. I'm praying once I have mine, that's it. That because I'll have to have it all sent off for proper testing. But I'm hoping that will be it, and no, I won't need to do anything else. I'm praying. So pray with me. Okay, I've got ultramarine, which is 120. We're going to use that on the rest of the dark areas. So I'm just going to fill this in quite dark down here. Like that. And then we're just going to lightly shade some areas on our towel. It's going to be kind of a whitish blue towel, I think. And you know what? I did this towel green, but it kind of looks a little bit like Irish colours, sort of, but I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll finish this and we'll see. I think we need a little bit more green. I'm going to be doing a pink bathtub. The water's kind of going to be kind of blue, so we've already got our orange in here with her hair and her skin. The plan. There's a plan. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is. That's because I'm winging it majority of the time. And I'm kind of bummed with everything because I just ordered those beautiful colour palettes from Sarah Renee Clark, but I think I'll still use them, so it's all good. I think I'm going to still do some colouring. I don't think I can give it up completely. I do love doing it. I love creating. I love creating everything. I'm definitely a creator. I'm just sort of extending on these lines a little bit now. Just making them a little bit longer, joining them together. Oh, really? Goodness me. We had no idea, did we, guys? She's very disturbed with the fact that the house is empty. She's just running around roaring. Like, where is everybody? Why have you all left me? Yeah, I know they've gone out, darling. Hey? You know what? Just give me 2 secs, guys. I'm just going to check her water. Well, we thought Nani was bad at driving us crazy. Hi, Electra, welcome. Alright, let's do this giveaway. Everyone entered the word hungry. Hungry, hungry hippos. Let's do it. Alrighty. Wow. 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 Here we go. Mina, congratulations. If you could email me your choice of image from the lovely Rozrysowanamama Etsy shop, I can send that off to Isabel and she can send it to you. Sounds good, doesn't it? That's good. Fantastic. I think I've done enough on that side. Let's go back over to this side a bit. She's asking for trouble. She's scratching on things now. She had water. She had litter. She's got some food. She may be a little low on dry food. I might need to do dry again. I'm just going to go back in with that wrong one. No, that was the right one. The ultramarine. The dark green there. I missed a bit. The greenish, cobalt blue greenish. That's the one. Yep. Alright. She's hiding. Can't even find her. As soon as I got up, she like ran. She bolted out of here. She went for a run. Alright. We've got light ultramarine. I'm going to come over the top of that. And I'm going to come down a little bit further. I've got this little bit of a line in my paper. It's on every single piece of paper in the same spot. This little, like, piece of something in there that they did when they were doing it. It adds colour and texture to the paper, I'm sure. What we've done is, just by doing what we've done, we've created some nice highlight spots. Like, I've started to create some nice highlight areas. Just using light pressure. I'm not sure whether to go, I think I might go with poly white. To start with. Alright, we've got POLYCHROMOS white. And we're just going to go over the light areas, and we're just going to go into, so over the light and then come down into the dark. Just like that, just creating this nice highlight. And down into the dark. From the light. Don't go from the light. Come back. Follow the light. I don't want to go over the dark too much yet. Looking good. I know I was in live chat earlier. Apparently it flipped back to top chat. Oh. She's feeling alone. Everyone's gone now. Yeah, that's it. She's feeling alone. All right. No one's paying attention to me. Even the dog's not here to annoy me. As I said, we thought that Nani was a problem when I was streaming, but turns out somebody else is as well. In fact, Shadow does not like it when I stream at night. She kind of gets a bit upset. It's like her time to have plays and cuddles, and if I'm talking to someone else, that's like the end of the world. Looking good. Oh no, I went out the edge. Let's just erase that if we can. We're just able to do that. So, Pam, when you had your date, what happened with the whole COVID testing thing? When did that happen? Because she said something about the COVID team would be in contact with me. How weird is that? Do I have to go into like quarantine or something? Tell me, did you have to do any of that? Okay, it's still a bit rough, so now we're going to add another layer. You can go back in there, I don't want you. My verbal Felix crawled under the covers last night when I was half asleep, scared the crap out of me, and I ended up waking up hubby. I blamed the cat. You know, you don't normally have that issue? What issue? I have those issues all the time. I have issues, let's just face it. That's just reality. Wait, what, Diane? You're welcome, Mona. Email me. I hope you know my email. I miss that. Okay, so did they do a test? Yeah, but when you actually went in, did they redo the test? Like, what happened there? Gosh, I hope I don't have COVID. So they actually rescheduled it then? You knew it was going to be in 8 weeks? Like, going back to ultramarine. Just darkening these shadows. I'm so nervous. I hate surgery, but I so want it done. Like, it. This inner turmoil that's going on here. I'm not good with anesthetic. You know, I don't know if it's a thing. Like, I get car sick too, and the taste and the smell of the anesthetic, it reminds me of being car sick for some reason. I don't know why, but it makes me nauseous. Ugh. I'm not good with like drugs that make you kind of feel a bit woozy either, like pethidine and things like that. Ugh. They go, oh, we're going to give you some drugs. And I'm like, what drugs? Because I don't want to feel like that. Okay, we're not going to give you those ones then. Alright, that looks good. That's looking good. Alright, let's build up this one again. Coming under there, making that nice and dark there. Bit of a crease in the towel. Looking good. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I'm just going to erase that because that's part of my highlighted area there. We want that highlighted. We don't want that coloured with blue. We're above the line, but not below it. I'm actually really liking this blue. It's really pretty. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Let's add some more of the light ultramarine. What makes you sick half the time? Hang on, I missed that. I don't allow fur babies in my room. Yeah, my fur babies are always in my room. You get it, Sherry. You good with drugs too? Mm-hmm. My vertigo, listening in, and weird sense of a strong sense of magnesium. Yeah, I'm the same. I just get, but usually it's when I'm like feeling car sick. I get like I can't handle food. You know, my well-meaning parents, when we go on long trips, would say, "Oh, yeah, have a barley sugar," and that was it. I'd be gone. Don't give me barley sugar. Don't give me anything. Light ultramarine is next. We're going to go back over the top of the dark. And we're going to put a little bit of pressure down, and we want to try and just flatten that tooth off a little bit. Just going to create a little bit of a circle there. Look at the mother-in-law coming today. She's staying over. That's going to be great. Fantastic. You know, the whole, I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That's it. That's the comment. That's all that's coming out of my mouth right now. There's meaning there, but let's not say it in public out loud, hey? Maybe she'll play some cards with me. I like playing cards. Bit of a chillaxing weekend. Oh, this is just taking us a little bit of time. It's okay. It's good. Yeah, it's good, Shadow. No more crying, please. Just shush. 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 Shh. No? Did you just say no? Pat me. Oh no, Selena, it does. I know. I get so cranky when, because I'm not a very good passenger or driver. In fact, I sometimes feel I get, when I drive, I still get funny. But yeah, I get a bit cranky. Poor Cam, he does his best. I'm just so sensitive. Like I can't have the radio on, and it's just sad. It's sad, isn't it, Shadow? It's so sad. Alright, I think it's time we use the Prisma White now, and we blend, we blend, we blend. Oh, you? What are you doing? Okay, I've got my Prismacolor White. Going nowhere is fun, exactly. Actually, the only place that I didn't feel sick was an airplane, which was kind of cool. I kind of felt a little bit funny taking off and landing, but that was about it. The rest of it, I was fine. I'm not too bad on boats either, usually. We did go on a cruise a few years ago, 2016 I think it was, and I did, however, get seasick, but only because we were in a bit of a conference. We were on there for a conference, and we were sitting at the front of the boat sideways, and I could see out to the horizon, and it was moving, and I was like, oh dear me, I don't feel so good. And then they gave me some travel sickness tablets and I was fine, but you know, just would have been fine if it hadn't been for that. Still using Prisma White. I've just got my ultramarine there in case I do need to darken any of the shadows again. And I'm just using circular motions, and I'm swooshing and blending that all in nice and smooth. Look at that. Are you good? What are you into? Don't you touch things? What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Are you purring? Are you purring? Are you purring? You're adorable. You are. You're adorable. Now she's like, okay, well, you're the only one here, obviously, so you need to pay attention to me. Because no one else is. Isn't that right? Alright, just gonna add a little bit more of that ultramarine. Pardon. Pardon. Pardon, kitty, pardon. And I might just use a little bit of light ultramarine as well. Smoothing it off. I found new triple color combination I really like in Black Widow's coloring this towel. I started using the color combinations we suggested, then changed two of them, and then white. Awesome. And that's the idea. Sometimes I don't, they're not good matches as we're doing blends, like because we're matching the colors, not the actual blends. It is hard. It is hard to get them exact. So it is always best to have a play and see what you think. If you feel like you need to change something, or you know another color would fit in better, then that's best to do that. Because a lot of these I haven't tried with the other brands. I've just color matched the swatches, you know. Little bit. I don't know why it's in my head. Wiggle it. Okay, a little bit more of the ultramarine just to redarken those shadows. really liked the white kind of look, but I wanted it to be a colour. You know? You know? So that's what I did. I made it a blue-white. What kind of card games do people like playing? I was talking about cards just a minute ago. Ah, I'm going to use a new white pencil. That one's a bit not sharp anymore. Dang. Oh, good. Here's one I prepared earlier. Smish, smish. Looking good. Going over all of the dark areas as well. And anywhere that I really lighten off too much, like it looks not like a shadow anymore, I've just gone back in with the ultramarine just to redefine it. Because this paper is quite thin, it doesn't take a whole lot of layers, so I think this is probably the better way to handle the paper. Ah, she's looking fabulous. It almost looks like an ice cream on top of her head, doesn't it? Ice cream. You scream. Oh gosh, here we go. Back to the cucumber. Alright. I love my Black Widows. Okay, cool. Crib. What's crib? Ukraine and Kings? What's that? I've never played that before. Oh, awesome, Mona. Thank you. Cool, Marilyn. You're all awesome. You all do awesome. It's the only way to learn is to try it yourself. Try and make your own blend, and you'd learn more about your own supplies that way. You know, you learn more by doing. If you're told how to do everything, I mean, it gets to the point where you're really good at copying, and that's good, but you need to learn, so you're going to kind of branch out and try your own colors and mixes, and or maybe challenge yourself sometimes. Instead of using a pencil that you would normally use, try, you know, something else different. Try it with a different brand. Learn. Or don't. That's fine too. Whatever level you're at. Don't feel pressured. Just don't stress about it. You know, it's supposed to be fun. Print them smaller. That's my biggest tip. Print smaller images and practice. You don't have to print it big like this. You know, you can, it's sometimes better for me to print them bigger because I can show you more easier, but you don't have to do that. You can do little images. I did a little image yesterday for patrons because I wanted to finish it. I didn't want to be stuck on it for so long. So I'm back on the ultramarine. Just adding a little bit more depth in there. And I think we're pretty much done on the hat, on the towel. on the hat, on the towel, on the, what are you talking about? No, this thing. The turban type hat. Towel thing. Let's see, I actually need a drink. I'm getting the thirst on here. I'm getting the thirst on. I'm just going to use my white Prisma. There's a couple of areas that are a little rough. And because the white poly is a lot firmer, I can sort of squish the tooth down a little bit using it. See, I kind of feel like here we ended up with a little bit too much of the blue-green. It's not quite the right color. So I'm just going to go over it with the ultramarine. You know what? I love that we've got no black lines left. Like, we've kind of tried to cover them as much as we can. That's cool. Coming over the white lines. Well, it sounds like someone's home. Alrighty, I'm going to erase anything on the outside. I'm not sure what I'll do in the background here. I might do some tiles. Like we did those tiles for the Alice ones, and I really liked the way that we did that illusion, but I might actually do just some tiles, like some squares, black and white squares or something like that, because only this tiny little bit of picture here behind her though. In not much. Let's have a look. Ta-da! Oh, we're getting there. Do you still use them now, Helen? The Prismas, do you like them now? Have Black Widows but never use them. I don't like them. I have them and never used them either. I may even just like sell them off to someone. There's actually quite a few sets that I'll probably never use. I have them. I've swatched them. I've used them a few times, but I don't really use them. I like her. She looks good. Alright, let's have a think about this water. I have kept the red beige, or what was previously called light flesh. I'm just going to add a little bit more of that into the water here. There's her arm under there. That was light flesh. And I'm going to add a new colour. Let's just find it. I've got Sky Blue, which is 146. Hey cat, you're really in the way there. Mostly on grey toned paper. Okay, good. Yeah, it looks good though. They look good on this kind of paper. All right. So the blue, sky blue. I'm just gonna do. Actually, look. Let me just start up here. Let's just do a light layer of this. Just a really light layer. Over the skin. That's under the water. You know what? I'm going to draw a line because I need to see. Let me get my ruler out. And just draw a line because let's go about there. Very good. And the photo. I kind of want it even on both sides, but that's might not happen. The bath doesn't quite come to the edge like everything else. I just need to see. So I go right to the edge. Very good. Okay, coming over with that. Still the sky blue. Anywhere there's water. I'm just doing a light layer for now. Just come over the bubbles there as well, just a little bit. You know what? I should have done one on the bottom too, shouldn't I? We need a trade sale or trade group here. They did have them, but we had a lot of issues with people. There was one particular person who was cheating people out of stuff. And yeah, it kind of got a little bit, let's not do that. It was a long time ago now. Can't believe how many years things that have transpired over that time. Going around the petals. Looking good? We're getting there slowly. I still got a fair bit to do on this picture, so it's good. We're doing good. Really? Should I just snorted next to me? Alright. She did! All it takes is one bad apple. You are right. What's against the rules? Arteses. I actually quite like the Arteses. They're actually ones that I like. Alright, I need white. What am I doing? But you're so in my way here. I actually haven't worked out the water. I don't know why I started this, because I'm not really... Let's just leave that layer. Let's just stop. I've got pink carmine. This is why I started it, actually, because I need to add the pink carmine behind here. Just really lightly. I'm adding pink carmine behind her shoulders. Because this is going to be the colour of the bath. That's why I was doing that bit. See, I knew. I was just like lost. Pink carmine. We use this in the lips, I believe, and on her skin. Don't go over her arm there. Just make sure that you're only going over the water, the stuff behind her, because this is the bath. The bath is going to be like a pinky peach colour. So I did the blue so that we can see where the water's actually going to be. It's going to be a different colour slightly to the back of the bath, which is open and has no water there. That's her shoulder. She's kind of on a bit of an angle there, but it goes to about there. Sure, no, that, wait, there. That's it, right there. That's her shoulder. Let's just add a little bit of the light flesh back across there. Alright, so that's right. Cool, we've done that. Added a little bit there. Now I'm going to add a layer of this here, just lightly. I'm just going to make sure I come over the edge of the line there so I can see it's covered everywhere. What's the time? Oh, 11:35. We've lost a few people. We've got some still hanging. Who's following along? I know there was a few. A few might just be a couple, but that's okay. A few might only be one, but that's okay too. I debated between a minty coloured bath or a pink bath. I didn't want to do white. And I thought, I don't know, I remember having lots of pink ceramic baths around here, so I don't know if it was just an era thing or like pale pinky peach coloured baths. Very retro. Alright, I'm just going to erase right there and the edge a little bit there. So I did just in the middle and on the very edges. I'm just going to line that off. Alright, now I want to use two colours here. I'm lost too, Christine. Sorry, I don't know. Oh, most colouring groups. No, but I think Christine was talking about an actual group just for buy, swap and sell. You know, like, I don't think she was meaning in colouring groups as such. Alright, I've got, wait, no, new colour, Madder 142. I'm going to put a really light layer in the shadows. So put behind the towel. Down here, there's a little bit of a shadow. There's a little bit of a shadow in the bubble here. There's one underneath the rim of the bath. There's a tiny little bit of a shadow just on that edge there. Do that over this side. Yeah, most colouring groups don't do it because it gets messy. Miss that right there. Of course I went out the edge. Okay, now I've got... Oh, shadow, stop. You think you dated yourself? What did you say? Wait. I had Mr. Bubble Baths that were pink. Ah, there you go. It's all good, Christine. We understand. It was just merely a... Yeah, that's fine. It was just playing around. And look, you know what? We can. Someone could have a group like that. That's fine. I think they were just meaning it's not in my group. I don't do it. Why am I thinking Mr. Bubbles is something sinister? Any other Aussies here? No worries, Mona. Thank you so much for coming today and congratulations on winning. I'll get to your email and I'll send it off to Isabella. Alright, I've got a warm grey 3 and I'm going to come over the top of the pink, the dark pink. I do want it still to be kind of grey, but I just wanted to add the pink in to make it pink. I'm good. There's no offense here. No offense given. No offense. No, don't stop. Don't stress. It's just a chat. You did too, Pam? I think we're on the same. I think it might have, because he was Aussie, and that's probably why. Yeah, that's just scary. When I was young, very young, there was a man here in Australia that was a repeat offender, naughty man who did things with children, and they called him Mr. Bubbles. So yeah, when you said Mr. Bubbles, then it made me go, wait, what? What are you talking about? Wait, what? I have rose carmine again, just coming over that area again now. So yeah, that's why I was kind of like, Mr. Bubbles, what are you talking about? It was not very nice. I remember it very vividly. It was a very huge case that involved lots of children, apparently. I don't know. Or maybe it was only a few children. Who knows? I was young, so it was probably worse than it was. You know what I mean? That's okay. It was a popular bath product. Okay. There you go. So that's kind of scary, isn't it? Oh my gosh, wait. Yeah, I know, Sherry. I think it was quite a few children. It was a bad man, and they called him Mr. Bubbles. Because there was baths involved. And I'm not laughing because it is terrible, it was horrible. I'm laughing at the distinction between your product, Mr. Bubbles, and the fact that there was something here that was sinister. It's interesting. Anyway, it was not funny in any way, shape, or form. Devastating and terrifying, especially as a young girl. Beige red, I've got a 132, which is also called light flesh, and I'm just going to come over the top of all of the pink. But anyway, that was the case. I do not want to be seen as laughing at something like that because it's not funny at all. But yes, that's why I was kind of like, hang on, wait, what? What did you say? Let's just move past that, shall we? I missed a couple of bubbles. I've got madder. And I'm just going to go over it with that warm grey. For you guys, it was a fun bath time. For us, it was like, no, yeah. I think the criminal was obviously, it was only when I was young. So the bath product's probably a lot older than that incident. So. I just remember a Current Affairs doing a thing on it. It was yeah. Not nice at all. Anyhow, pink bath it is. It's so funny though how different countries things mean different things. We had this conversation many, many times. I was watching a Irish, English, Australian, New Zealand, and a US YouTuber doing a name, like different names for things. One of them was like I think in the US it was called a jumping jack, but here and in most other countries it was a star jump. Like, I've never heard of a jumping jack, but yeah, I think it was the US. Very strange. Very strange indeed. I'm going to add this in the water here as well, but just lightly. I don't want to put too much pressure in. Just lightly. There you go. You learn something every day, peoples. I can hear the kettle boiling, but I'm not sure if it's going to end up in here. I can hear it, but it may not happen. How do these crazy people do so? I know. It and get such weird names. I mean, I can understand the name because of the incidents, but you know, it is pretty. It's horrible. I've been watching a lot of true crime stuff lately, and some things I just watch and go, what? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand the thinking. It is. I mean, I know they say that not every person that commits crimes like that is mentally ill, but I don't know if it's mentally ill or if there's actually something wrong with them genetically, you know, to do such horrible things to people. It is not nice. This is Rose Carmine. Hey, that's enough. That's enough. You're pushing my stuff around again. You. Don't poke me. She's trying to poke me with her paws. Just poking at me like, pat me. Pat me. Okay, but you're going to bite me and you scare me when you get like that. She's like, no, just pat me. Just pat me, Mama. Just pat me. Oh, wait. What happened to my camera? Hello? Are you there? I don't know what happened then. My camera just turned off for no reason at all. I'm still live. Very strange. Are you touching my camera? No, you gotta get down. Get down. Don't. I think the cat might have done that. I think the cat might have done that. Sorry, guys. I think the kitty did that. That was so weird. Alright. We'll do a little bit more grey there. A little bit more warm grey. 3. And I think it's time to kind of finish up because I'm not going to get this finished now. So I think we'll just finish up with this bit of grey, and then next week we'll come back and we'll do another layer of some white, I think. I haven't actually done much colouring today. We got too busy chatting about stuff. Things got a little off balance there at one stage, and I think we got it all back. I think we're all good, yeah? Are we all good? No animosity there. We're good. I think we're good. That was interesting though. Mr. Bubbles, goodness me. Alright, wait, I've got white. I still have 9 minutes, so I'm gonna have a drink. Now she's getting into mischief because someone's home. 3D, what are we talking about? Thanks, Helen. Thank you so much for coming along. I'm just going to use my POLYCHROMOS white, sorry, and I'm just going to line around these bubbles. And you know what? I'm going to need to erase some of that pencil because it's not lining. The electrical one it is. It's not letting me. It's being rude. She's really being naughty today, isn't she? She's really being naughty. I don't know why she's doing it either. Get out of there. Come on. No, you're being naughty. She's like, I have had enough. You will pay attention to me now. She did this a few weeks ago, and she just would not stop meowing. And it turned out that she just wanted to play. Like, I played with her for like half an hour chasing a toy, and she was then fine. So, I'm thinking that that's possibly what she's doing right now. She's just feeling very, mean-spirited. She is having an attitude problem, isn't she? She actually knocked a glasses case behind my desk, which is going to be awfully hard to get to. I'm just coming around the edges of the bubbles so I can do white around them. There's still colour inside them, but just add some white around the outside. Why not? Goodness me. I think she's telling me it's time to go, my dears. I think it's time to go. Bit of white in those bubbles there. That way when I come in and do some blending in this background, we know that we're not covering over these white bubbles. Was what I was trying to achieve. Got a little bit of the light flesh there. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to stop. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to finish. I'm going to scan it up. And we'll work on more next week, okay, guys? Thanks. Thanks so much, Loretta. She's just being shadow. She's being a brat, is what she's being. And she knows it. She just ran off because I gave her a squirt with some water. She'll go clean herself and come back and annoy me again in 5 minutes. You watch. You watch. She will. She will. Alright, my dears. I will be back on Monday. I think I might do some crocheting again. I have a couple of projects that are on the run, on the go. So I have this beautiful nature blanket that I'm doing. And this time maybe I'll try and figure out what pattern I'm following before the video. And also I'll try and set up my camera properly before the video. Maybe. Oh no, Christine, not Bubbles. Bubbles is different. It's not Mr. Bubbles. Thank you. She's not tiny though. Well, she's tiny compared to Nani, but she's a big buffer of a cat. Alright guys, well congratulations to Mona for winning the giveaway. A huge thank you to Isabella for this beautiful image. And next week we'll finish it all off. So next week we'll just smooth out the bath and we'll do the water and the little thing. And maybe we'll do just like a pattern, a checker pattern in the background, like for tiles or something. I don't know yet. But I will talk to you all very soon. Have a great weekend. Happy birthday to you, Sherry, for this week gone. And I will see you all on Monday if you're around. Okay. All good. Jash Art. I did do one, I think, of his, but I don't think I have done any others. Maybe. I don't know. Alright guys, I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!